Hi, my name is Mapenzi Kadzo. I'm the founder and managing director for Magnem Group Africa Limited. I've been in the marketing, PR, and business development field for the past 7 years, and yeah, it's been a wonderful journey. So today, we're doing this video to answer certain questions that people often ask when they're about to get into business or when they're stuck and do not know what's the next step forward. Most agencies focus on outputs, ads, posts, campaigns. A growth partner focuses on outcomes, revenue, customer acquisition, and long-term scalability. At Magnum, we don't just ask, how do we market this? We ask, how does this business actually grow? That means we look at your entire funnel, from idea to paying customer. We help refine your offer, not just to promote it. We align marketing, sales, and operations so they work together. We stay accountable to real business results, not vanity metrics. So instead of just being a service provider, we become a strategic partner invested in your growth. Well, we don't just make blind decisions. We also do not impose our own visions or our own thoughts on you. The number one thing we do is after the discovery stage, we create a strategy that is unique to your business, that makes sure we get the results that we're looking at, like the results that we want in terms of customer acquisition, in terms of growth, and also in doing this, we make your team a part of the process. So it's not an outsider experience, it's teamwork. We partner, we blend in and become one large team, which makes execution more easier, and it makes also the workflow more seamless. I remember we had this customer that wanted to do authentic treats. They were more of like snack treats. And I remember when we first had our first consultation, they were more of looking at someone talking them into wanting to do the business, as they were not sure whether it would sell or not. And so the key thing at that point was not to have the whole business figured out. It was, number one, to understand, what are you introducing into the market? Number two, what problem are you solving by this commodity that you're introducing into the market? It was never about millions. It was about getting one person or two people to just buy into the idea. Number one, are people willing to put their money on this? Are people asking questions? So the first thing that we did after the consultations and all, we did a market test where it was like a sample sale. And we put this product into the market, and the first thing we realized is people were asking questions. What is this? How is it made? It tastes really nice. How much does it cost? Where do we find it? And that in itself proves that that business is already a scalable one. So from that point, it was now up to us to come up with a strategy on how to actually grow it. So it's never about having everything figured out. It's just taking a step to analyze and find out, who do I want to sell to? How do I sell it to them? And what exactly are the needs of these people? So with that being done, I always say that if a product is not selling, it's not the marketing. It's actually the niche that you have placed the product in. Number two is, what problem are you solving? Because if those two questions are not answered, then sales becomes quite tricky. Strategy is important. And I'll give you an example of something. Now, when you go to the shooting range, you need to, number one, identify the target. Once you have identified the target, then the shooting becomes easier as you're aiming towards something. Jumping the strategy part and moving straight to the post, it's you shooting aimlessly with no target. And therefore, you have no way of measuring results. You have no way of telling whether it's working or not. Because once you do a strategy, you get to also identify what you're looking to achieve over a certain period of time using a certain method. So if you are aimlessly doing it, it means you're guessing. And so what I always say is it's very dangerous to guess, as you would find yourself resorting to ads as a way of, having people come to your page, as a way of client acquisition. But also ads need strategy, because every ad is supposed to give you a certain result. But if you're aimlessly putting money on certain things, your business might be in need of sales, but what your ads is bringing to you is followers. What your ads is bringing to you is views, and views don't pay bills. So strategy is very important. Like one rule we have at Magnem, we do not move unless we have strategy. So I hope you found this video quite helpful. And for more videos, you can like, you can follow. And if you're looking to, consult a little bit deeper, then find our contacts on the screen for you to be able to reach us. Thank you and bye.